I'm Freda Kaplan. Welcome to Illuminate, a production of Soroptimist International of Novato. We're here at CMCM, Community Media Center of Marin in San Rafael. Our guests are Madeline Peters and Barbara Lanier.
Well, thank you, Freda, and thank you, Barbara, for being here. I'm really thrilled because we're launching our first production of 2025. We're very fortunate in having over 20 years experience in producing community access media programs for not just for our Soroptimist Club, but for Soroptimists of the Americas and Soroptimist International as well. So Barbara, thank you for being here. I would like to turn the mic over to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself personally and professionally. Go ahead.
Thank you for having me here. I appreciate it, Madeline and Freda. My profession was as an attorney. I'm now retired, and I'm a mother and a grandmother of 8. I have 3 lovely daughters, and I am married and a member of Soroptimist International of El Cerrito. I've been a member there for about 31 years.
That's incredible. Now, since we're launching this, can you share a little bit about Soroptimist as an organization?
Sure. Soroptimist is a service organization that provides education opportunities and provides social empowerment to women and girls to help them improve their lives. And in our particular region, we are part of the Founder Region because we were founded here in Oakland. And Founder Region has 52 clubs, and in those 52 clubs are approximately 1,000 women. We are from the Bay Area all the way up to the Northern California border, Crescent City. We also go out to Hawaii and Guam, the Marianas, and Palau.
We really have, that's a great picture of who we are, and that's just one segment of Soroptimist as an organization. Thank you, Barbara, very much for setting the context. I think that's really important for us to all understand who we are and what we do. So we have a particular purpose today because you were very kind to agree to help us launch our podcast series. So the purpose of today, explain why you're here now and what we're hoping to accomplish.
Okay. Well, in my service with Soroptimists over the years, I have come to know many people in many clubs. So I was parliamentarian and president of our fellowship, which is our foundation. And I have been honored to be asked, therefore, by our governor, the head of our region, to chair the Nominating Committee. And every 2 years, we elect new officers, both for our region board and for our fellowship board, fellowship being the identifying project of our founder region. And those people that serve on that, each of those 2 boards, serve for a term of 2 years. And this year is our election year. We will be going to a conference where many of our members come. We have somewhere between 300 and 400 people that meet somewhere within our region. This year it will be in San Ramon, and we will be electing our 2 boards.
Before you go on, because the 2 boards are important, but you mentioned fellowship. And I remember years ago when I first learned about Soroptimist, I was really struck by fellowship. Can you just take a moment to explain exactly what that entity does?
Sure. Soroptimist is the identifying project of Founder Region. As such, we provide grants to women in the last year of their doctoral studies who are attending universities within Founder Region. So here in Northern California and in Hawaii. And the fellowship grants are awarded at conference with the grants have typically been in the last few years $10,000 each, and we hope to award each year 8 to 10 of those fellowship grants.
Well, that's really phenomenal. Certainly, people in their. I remember when I was in my studies, the last year of your doctoral studies is when all financial aid, all financial assistance scholarships sort of fade away, and you're left trying to make a living, put food on the table, and finish your.
That's correct,
degree.
because at that time you're usually working on your doctoral thesis, and in that year you no longer have any fellowship connection with the university. So.
Well, it's impressive to me. That was one of the things that struck me too, is that here's an organization that really gets behind the women leaders, the thinkers, the ones that are going to help transform the lives of women and girls.
That's correct.
So we have the fellowship board, which is supporting women who are in the last year of their doctoral studies, and then we have the Founder Region board, which is the board positions that are part of the structure of Soroptimist. One of the things, I'd like to, why is this so important that we nominate people and to serve at this level, at the Founder Region level?
Well, it's important because, number one, as you say, the whole structure of our region is taken care of by the Founder Region Board, so which consists of the governor-elect, the secretary, and the treasurer, and five. We used to have 6 districts. We now have 5. 5 district directors. So those people meet. They put together what the program is going to be for the year, and it's actually for 2 full years. So the nominations that come from the clubs are extremely important. On the fellowship board, there are the fellowship president, the fellowship treasurer, and then 1 district director from each of the 5 regions. So anyone can serve as district director if they are elected. They can serve if they have been a club president for at least 1 term. Mm-hmm. And anyone can serve as president of fellowship if they have been either a past governor or if they have been on the fellowship board within the past 6 years. As to the Founder Region Board, again, the directors need to have been a club president. And so that also is true for the treasurer and the secretary. In order to be elected as the governor-elect, you have to have also been on the fellowship board or one of the 2 officers of that is treasurer or secretary within the last 6 years.
Well, to me, thank you very much for providing this detailed understanding of the boards and what we're doing now. And to me, it just seems as though what we're doing is building the leadership in women who are members of Soroptimist by soliciting nominations to serve at these other.
That's another
levels.
Aspect of it
Okay.
is building leadership among our members, as well as having members that are capable of leading the rest of the clubs.
So what I see is Soroptimist itself is promoting, advancing the status of women and girls and mentoring people through education into leadership positions. And Soroptimist itself is mentoring its own members into leadership positions.
That's correct. And it's very important at this time, by December 1st, that we have nominations from our members for these different positions that I've described.
Well, Barbara, thank you very much for taking the time to be here and to provide a context for this. It's been absolutely a pleasure having this conversation with you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, and I'll turn it over to Freda.
Well, thank you very much, Madeline, and thank you, Barbara. Very nice to be with you.
Thank you.